Hadn't done a video in a while, so I figured I would do one today. Gonna be shooting the Vudoo today. I've changed it up a little bit since I updated my last video. Shooting Eley Tenex now out of the Vudoo. So I was gonna do a video of it today, shooting at 100 yards. It's a little windy today, so it should be a good day to shoot some groups. Later I'll go over what I've done to make my Vudoo feed and fire Eley ammunition reliably. I'm gonna get some target set up at 100 yards and get to shooting. Alright, I got the target set up. We're gonna be shooting these off the tank trap today. The ground's still a little bit wet from all the rain we've had. Just cleaned the rifle today, so it's squeaky clean right now. So these are gonna be the first rounds through the barrel at 100 yards. You will see on that first round I had one that didn't fire, and that's been happening about one out of every probably 100 rounds. I shot 2 matches the other weekend, and out of both matches, out of 200 rounds, I had 2 duds, and they both happened on the same stage. So I swapped out my firing pin spring from the factory Vudoo spring to the, I think it's like a 22-pound spring or something that they send you when you tell them you're trying to shoot Eley ammo. And that has seemed to resolve 99% of my issues. But occasionally I still get that click dud. But you can see the feeding is pretty much ironed out. I was having some issues initially with the feeding of Eley. And what I did was beveled the inside of my mag right here, just in case they do hit the front of the mag, they'll still kick up and feed into the rifle. Groups aren't looking all that great today. Normally it prints a little better than this, but I don't know if it's the wind or me today. I think since the groups aren't looking that good anyway today, I'm going to go ahead and shoot these last 10 like a stage off the tank trap here. Maybe do 2 shots, 5 positions. Tip, center, tip, center, tip. If I can see them all from all the tips, that's the problem with where that target is. So this is that beveled edge I was talking about for shooting the Eley ammo. This gives you a little ramp to run into if the bullet does nose into it. And I'm also running the Eley followers from Vudoo, which are at a different angle than the full followers. Gives them a little more nose up angle. And like I said, with this bevel, it seems to be feeding 100% reliably, whether or not it goes bang every time. Still can't quite get that ironed out. After looking at the targets when I went to go grab the camera, I thought it was interesting the group I shot off like a stage from the 5 positions, I actually kept most of the bullets inside that 1-inch circle compared to when I was just shooting groups. All of them stayed on the 2-inch circle, but some of them got outside of the center. A lot of them actually. And I actually shot those groups on 20 power, and when I did the positional shooting, I ran it on 15 like I normally would in a match, and maybe my parallax wasn't just right or something, but I thought it was interesting that shooting it like a stage versus just shooting groups, I actually got better results.